If you're looking for the kind of neighborhood where tree-lined streets feel like something out of a movie, where schools are elite, homes are timeless, and everything just feels elevated, well, this is the video you want to watch. Hey everyone, it's Garrett Luhring here, host of Moving to Toledo, your local realtor with Danberry Realtors and the Luxion home team. Today, we're digging into one of the most sought after and sometimes misunderstood places to live in Northwest Ohio. That's Ottawa Hills. We're going to talk about what makes this tiny village so special, why it draws doctors, executives, and families from all over, and why it might be the right or wrong fit for you. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel to stay up to date on everything happening in the Toledo area real estate market. Now let's jump in. Well, Ottawa Hills just isn't another suburb of Toledo. It's not one of those places that gets lumped into the region and forgotten about. In fact, if you ask locals about it, they're usually lower their voice just a little when they say the name. It carries weight, and it should, because Ottawa Hills is one of the most exclusive and arguably most beautiful communities in all of Northwest Ohio. It's small, roughly 4,800 residents, a village inside the city, both geographically and emotionally. It's nestled right up against Toledo, surrounded by the University of Toledo, the Toledo Museum of Art, and the Toledo Hospital Corridor, but it feels a world apart. And the minute you turn off Secor or Bancroft, it's one of its curved shaded streets. You feel it right there. The homes are older, but many of them are not dated. We're talking classic architecture, Tudors, Colonials, French Provincial, mid-century modern, the kind of houses that were built with craftsmanship in mind. No cookie cutter vibes here, just timeless elegance that still somehow feels down to earth. That brings us to the first major reason people love to move to Ottawa Hills. That is its overall character. It's not just about big homes, although many of them are. It's about homes with history, with custom details, with stories behind the doors. You're not getting vinyl siding and builder-grade finishes here. You're getting slate roofs, arched doorways, original hardwood, hand-carved mantles. You're getting that "this is my forever home" feeling before you even park the car. Now, of course, homes like this come at a price. Medium home values in Ottawa Hills hover around $306,000, with many properties selling well into the $600,000 to $900,000 range. There are also many million-dollar estates. Those are not uncommon within the city or the village. This is one of the most expensive places to live in Northwest Ohio, and that's exactly why some people are drawn to it. But what you're paying for isn't just square footage. You're buying into the overall experience, the atmosphere, the standards, the safety, the schools, the pride of ownership that shows up on every single block. Now, let's talk about those schools, because if you know, you know. Ottawa Hills local schools are hands down the most prestigious public school system in the entire Toledo metro area. Year after year, they're ranked among the top public districts in the state of Ohio overall, sometimes even cracking national lists. The average class sizes are smaller compared to other local schools. Teacher credentials are top tier, and the focus on academics, arts, and leadership is intentional. It's not just about the test scores, which, by the way, are outstanding. It's the overall culture. Students here are surrounded by high expectations, strong parent involvement, and a community that prioritizes education like it's a shared mission. If you're a parent who wants their kid in a district where excellence is the norm, not the exception, this is the place. What's even more impressive, nearly 70% of residents over age 25 hold at least a bachelor's degree. That's more than double the national average. So when we say this is a community that values education, that's not just marketing. It's backed by real data. Now, here's what's really interesting. Ottawa Hills is technically a village, which means it governs itself independently. That means more localized control over zoning, safety, services, and yes, the schools. That's one of the secrets to its success. It's not trying to be everything to everyone. It's just trying to be excellent at being Ottawa Hills. Now, let's shift to the vibe, the lifestyle. Ottawa Hills is quiet. Peaceful, refined. It's not the place you move if you want a ton of nightlife or a packed social calendar every weekend. But it is a place you move if you want to walk your dog down the street where neighbors wave, lawns are manicured, and kids play in the front yard without you worrying every 5 minutes. It's also incredibly walkable. You can easily stroll or bike through the village's winding streets, head over to the Ottawa Hills Memorial Park, or explore the Wildwood Preserve Metro Park just minutes away. And for being such a small place, it is surrounded by access. Need to go downtown? 10 minutes. University of Toledo campus, right next door. ProMedica Toledo Hospital, only a short drive away. You're close to everything, but you're still buffered from the noise. And that brings us to another big reason people move here: safety. Ottawa Hills consistently ranks as one of the safest communities in the state. The police department is hyper local, and officers often know residents by name. The low crime rate isn't just a stat, it is a lived experience. It's part of why so many professionals with high stress jobs choose to live here. It's a place where you can exhale when you pull into the driveway. Now, I want to address something people don't always talk about. Ottawa Hills isn't for everyone. If you haven't already reached that conclusion, well, you're probably going to learn pretty quickly that it's not the right fit for everyone. It's exclusive by design, and that exclusivity comes with certain trade-offs. For one, taxes are higher here than in surrounding areas. You're paying a premium to fund those excellent schools and services. For some buyers, that's a deal breaker. For others, it's a no-brainer. The housing stock also leans older. While these homes are full of charm, quality, and space, they may require more upkeep: older roofs, boilers, original windows, and so on. You're not getting new construction. You're getting something more custom, more storied, but sometimes a little more complex to maintain. Another point: the range of housing types is limited. You're mostly looking at single family homes with classic architecture and higher price tags. There's very little in the way of condos, townhomes, or new developments. It's part of what makes the neighborhood feel consistent and cohesive, but it also limits options for some buyers. And then there's the competition. Because of its size and popularity, Ottawa Hills has a very tight housing market. Listings are limited, demand is high, and when a great home hits the market, it moves fast, often with multiple offers. So if you're serious about living here, you need to be prepared to act quickly and have a strong offer strategy. But despite those trade-offs, the appeal of Ottawa Hills is undeniable. It's the kind of place where you feel proud to live, where there's a shared commitment to excellence, where beauty isn't just in the homes, but it's in how people take care of the overall community. It's elegant without being flashy, sophisticated without being smug. Now, the average age of residents here is about 44 years old, which tells you it's a mix of established professionals, families, and even retirees. You've got high income earners with a median household income nearing $180,000, and a community where 90% of people own their homes. That creates stability, pride, and long term neighbors who invest in the area. I've worked with clients who have moved to Ottawa Hills from out of state, sometimes sight unseen, and within weeks they're walking the neighborhood, meeting neighbors, and saying it already feels like home. That's rare, and that's very special. If you're the kind of person who values privacy, safety, prestige, and being part of a community that's small in size but big in presence, this might be exactly where you're supposed to land. And if you're sitting there thinking, yeah, I don't know if I could swing it, well, don't rule it out yet. There are opportunities, especially in the lower to mid price ranges, if you're working with someone who knows where to look and how to act fast when something great pops up. I help people buy and sell in Ottawa Hills all the time and the surrounding areas. Whether you're aiming for a grand estate or just a cozy corner of the village, or you want to compare it to other local areas, I'm always here and happy to help in a way that helps fit your goals and your budget. So there you have it. Ottawa Hills isn't just a neighborhood, it's a lifestyle, a legacy, a decision that for the right person or family can feel like the smartest move they've ever made. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you found this information helpful. If so, please like the video and subscribe to my channel for more Northwest Ohio real estate content. And I appreciate you being here. I look forward to seeing you in the next one.